Hi guys, Brown Skin Sissy here. Thanks for tuning in. Today I am showing you how I was able to do my crochet braids for a mini vacation to Jamaica. So I am starting on stretched hair. I stretch my hair with some braids and then I comb them through. So this is pretty much the length of my hair right now. So after that, I am going to use some shining jam to do the cornrows at the front. I decided to do smaller cornrows at the front of my hair and then bigger ones going back. I kind of put like 2 or 3 together that I was going to join with a bigger braids at the back. The reason for that was that I did not want to see straight lines going from the front to the back. However, I realized later on that it was not even necessary, because if your hair is full enough, the braids will cover the lines, so you will not be able to see the lines all the way to the back. So yeah, that's something I realized. So as you can see, I did the front and then I joined 2 or 3 braids together that I was going to add to the hair, to the braids, to the bigger braids at the back. Now I'm just going to fast forward the braid part because this is not really a tutorial. I'm just showing you what pattern I used just in case you want to do the same. But like I said, if you want to do box braids or any type of braids, you can pretty much do your braids going from the front all the way to the back. Now the reason why I decided to do crochet braid is that I feel like that's an easy enough style to do by myself, and for vacation, braids are pretty much easier to maintain in my opinion, and especially if you are going to be going into water and all that, you don't need to worry about doing your hair all the time. So I felt like crochet was the best option for me. And also I think crochet braids is one of those styles that everyone needs to do, to know how to do, just in case your budget is low for you to go to a salon, or if you just don't have enough time to get it done somewhere else. You can do this at night before your vacation actually. So this is how the pattern looks like. As you can see, the back, I braided everything all the way down, mostly because I knew I wasn't going to do a ponytail with that hair, so I didn't really care how the back was. So I braided the ends of each braid together and then tuck the end of that braid into my cornrows. And to tuck the end of that hair into my cornrows, I use the crochet needle. I think it's easier and it's faster. Some people prefer to actually sew that end in, so I prefer to tuck it in. Now for the crochet part, I got hair from Amazon. This hair comes with 8 bundles inside. You get a crochet needle with the pack of hair. You also get 8 bundles of hair in each pack. Now each bundle has 16 strands of braids. When I was looking at the reviews, some people said 1 pack of hair was enough, but I wanted my hair fuller, so I bought 2 packs, and I believe I used 1 pack and 5 bundles from the second pack, so my hair was really full. As you can see here, we have 16 strands of hair if you're counting with me. Guys, I'm pretty sure you're already familiar with the way crochet braids go. You tuck the needle underneath your cornrow, and then you open the hook and let the loop of the hair go through it. And when you take it over to the other side, normally I would not release the hair. I would tuck the end of that braid to the needle again and let it come over. After that, I pull the hair completely and make sure it's all neat. And that's pretty much what I did for the whole hair. But at the end, I kind of changed my method a little bit. I was just using my finger to let the rest of the braid go through the loop of the braid. Again, I let the needle go underneath the braid, and then I loop it through the needle, and then I also loop the end of the braid to the needle and let it go over to the other side and keep going. Guys, so at this point I had changed my method. I would just loop the hair through the needle, and then once it's crossed over, I use my two fingers to pull the hair into the loop. I felt like this was faster and more practical for me. Of course, I'll have to really make sure I open up the loop a little bit more in order to be able to get my two fingers to grab the hair and let it cross over. After I was done, I had to look at the back and see where there were some gaps, and then fill them up with some more braids. And that's pretty much it for this hairstyle, guys. As I'm filming this video, I've already taken the hair down, so I can tell you guys that the hair held up pretty well. But you have to keep in mind that because there is friction between the hair and my back, the hairs at the back were kind of matted. As of the next day, I noticed that the hair at the very back were kind of matted a little bit, but I could kind of separate them. And after a while, I didn't really worry about that because those covering them were not really getting matted like that. So I kept the hair for about 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks. For my edges, some people will go ahead and add some gel. My hair doesn't lay flat that easily, so most of the time I just leave my edges alone, and I'm okay with that. But if you have like really soft hairs, you can go ahead and add some gel or some edge control to make it look a little bit more put together. I took the hair down mostly because of my braids underneath. I felt like they were not as put together anymore, so I took the hair down, but the braids held up very well, I must say, so I highly recommend the hair. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, give me a thumbs up and comment. Bye guys.